Most people don't even know his name, but the whole world knows his riffs. Who am I talking about? Let's find out. June 21st, 1962. Vic Flick is in CTS Lansdowne Recording Studios, recording the famous original James Bond theme for the first movie, Dr. No. He's playing the coolest movie score guitar riff of all time. Written by Monty Norman and arranged by John Barry, who Flick frequently collaborated with. Flick played the riff on a 1939 English Clifford Essex Paragon Deluxe guitar plugged into a Fender Vibrolux amp. Monty Norman said this about Bond and the music. His sexiness, his mystery, his ruthlessness, it's all there in a few notes. First, we'll check out the tone, then we'll learn how to play it, and finally, the secret sauce, the cool, mysterious tonality.
I used Luna by Ibanez Semi Hollow, which is the closest thing I have to Vic's vintage guitar. Standard tuning. I kept it very simple to match the recording. Amp, reverb, that's it. I used the U80 Buxom Betty amp. Here are the settings. A little bit of classic EMT 140 reverb.
That right there is the first riff. E to F sharp, G. So we're using E, open E, F sharp, and G. I'm fretting the F sharp with my first finger, and I'm fretting the G with my middle finger. Vic Flick does it this way. Middle finger, second fret, ring finger, third fret. I prefer it this way, so that's how I'm going to show it to you. Remember, I'm not going to show you the tab because I want you to work it on your own, okay? From what I'm playing. It's important to remember to do the F sharp as the last three notes. Those last three notes are F sharp and not open E. I was making this mistake a lot. Those three notes right there. Right there, see? So that riff happens twice. Then it goes to the second variation. Then we go, I like to play it like this. F sharp, F, E. And doing that open E gives you just enough time to slide up and hit that D sharp right there. Here we have our little major 7th to minor 7th spine notes. That right there is that mysterious tonality, that major 7th, minor 7th. Open E to F sharp, then open E to G. And we just repeat that twice. Speed that up and repeat it twice. Do it as slow as you need to, so. like to do it like this, with just a little bit of different fingering at the end, okay? That D note, that gives it that little extra twang right there. I just like the sound of that a little better. I don't know. What do you think? Drop me a comment. Let me know which one you like better. Do you like this better? Or this one? This is what the orchestra is doing. These three notes. See, there it is. That's by tonality right there. You got the fifth, minor sixth, and major sixth. See, those carefully chosen chromatic notes are what make this riff right here. The orchestra is doing this. Then he does this. Open E alternating with these three notes. Next up is the classic horn melody, which the guitar also plays. E 9th fret of the G string and G 8th fret of the B string. Then 11th fret and 10th fret on the E string. Again, we got that mysterious spy tonality with the major 7th to minor 7th. And you can do all downstrokes with this. And then G on the 8th fret of the B string, and then we have B, A sharp B, the flat 4th and 5th, more spy notes. I suggest you just find the orchestra playing it online and play along with it. Play along with it to get the rhythmic accents. Then we go from a pull-off seems to work well here. Seems like a very guitar sounding line, right? First finger on the 8th fret and ring finger on the 10th fret of the B string. So you do a hammer on pull off and slide. Hammer on pull off 8, 10 to 7. And then put your middle finger on the 9th fret of the D and G strings. And then play the 6th fret on the G string. Again, you've got the major 6th happening there. See that? You've got E minor, but major 6. You got the organ happening. Then we repeat that, but instead of doing this, we do something else. So again, There we're using that major 7th again, harmonic minor. Very simple with the middle finger and the first finger. D to G string. But when you do that with all these rich minor chords happening behind it, that's when you get that spice happening. All right, so let's put it all together. You can't talk about the Bond theme without that classic final chord. I'm not even sure what it's called. It's basically it's like a minor 9th with a major 7th in there. Again, that major 7th, the spy tonality. We got G, B, D sharp, F sharp. G, B, D sharp, F sharp. It's basically like a minor 9th chord with the major 7th. So let's call it a minor 9th, major 7th. We got the pinky on the 10th fret of the A string, the ring finger on the 9th fret of the D string, the middle finger on the 8th fret of the G string, the index finger on the 7th fret of the B string. It's always good to put a little touch of whammy on this one. The theme is basically in E minor, but we've got the cool mystery note, the spy vibes, the minor tonality mixed with the major 7th, harmonic minor, and a few other juicy, tasty chromatic notes thrown in there. This unique tonality mixed with that twangy guitar, there's just something so cool, sexy, and mysterious about it. The James Bond spy life. The music truly embodies and represents the character and the story. I highly suggest you watch all the Bond movies and check out all the different themes and variations that they've had over the years. It's truly one of the most iconic themes in all of movie history. Thank you, Vic Flick, for giving us this timeless guitar riff. The James Bond guitar theme, relatively simple and really fun to play. This theme influenced me greatly, inspiring many songs and guitar riffs. It's a perfect example of cinematic music and movement. It's not just a guitar riff, it's a musical representation of the coolness of James Bond. I delve into this cinematic mindset and movement in my new songwriting workshop, your 4-step guide to better songwriting. I put the link in the video description below. Guitarists, if you're struggling to turn your riffs into songs, this workshop is definitely for you. Click the link and reserve your spot today. Please remember to subscribe, hit the bell, and drop a comment. Which of these insights are you enjoying the most? Thanks for watching. I hope this helps you immensely. Have an awesome creative day.